time she went to get her keys and came back, the water had just done rose up.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Yaya Bay, and I'm back again with another video. Y'all split that way. Here's my back with another video. Yo, if you don't know, then now you know.
Maybe it's in the gutter, but I left my lover. What an expensive thing. Now I got a bellyache.
Come on, y'all. To start the video off, you ain't rocking with the Nova gang. You ain't rocking, period. You ain't rocking at all. Here's my. If you ain't with the Nova gang, you ain't out of this world, out of space, out of sight, out of mind, all of that. So Nova gang, hashtag Nova gang, get me to 200 by the end of June. Y'all know y'all can do it. Y'all can give me the 300. Go share, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. All of that. Y'all can y'all? Alright, y'all, this video is a story time. It just happened a couple of days ago, but the story time is about to happen. That way, this way, that way, over there, all that. So it's about to happen. So buckle your seatbelts, strap in, get ready, enjoy the story, enjoy the time. You know, enjoy the story, enjoy the time, all that, mix it up together, and then you get story time from me. All right, so to start the story, y'all, before I got to work, it was already thundering, it was already lightning, it was already, you know, bad outside, and then I was looking, I kept procrastinating. I was looking on my phone, then I was doing all this other stuff, and I was like, should I go to work, or should I just stay home? I was just like, weighing my options, go to work, stay home, go to work. Boy, and I almost chose to stay the fuck home. I was this close to choosing stay home, but then some told me like, y'all going to work, you know, get your coins, get your little cha-ching. That I almost got stuck at my job. Like, it was flooding and everything, and I almost got stuck in there. Like, when I tell you, I wasn't scared that it was finna flood. I was scared that I had to stay at work longer than expected. I was scared that I was gonna get locked in there with my co-workers instead of being home in my bed asleep. Okay, yeah, so I went to work, man. My Uber was already late. It was just like, I was just being annoyed because the Uber like went all the way around in like a different way where you could have just went this way, you know, and get to my house faster, but instead they went a whole separate way. So I was already annoyed and aggravated because they was acting so slow. Like, my head was like, oh boy, they was already acting slow to begin with. So then I get there, my clothes wet. I had a jacket on, but my socks and my clothes, that was already like wet from me getting out. But then once I got there, everything was everywhere. As usual, everything was everywhere. I got there around like 8:30. Well, I was supposed to get there at 8:30. I got around there like 8:40 or something like that. So I got to work. I was, you know, business as usual. I started stocking, cleaning, started doing all the stuff, you know, to get the store open on time. Then I said, it is storming bad. What if the lights go off? I said, what if the lights go off? When I tell you way more stuff happened than that, then the lights go off, I shouldn't even said that. I bought bad juju. But like, thunder, all this stuff, I didn't know what to do. So then we're sitting there, and then I'm not finna say her real name, but I'm gonna say her name, Tasha. Tasha gonna say, one day when I was here back in the day, it flooded. It was in here. We had to sit on top of the other tables and on top of the desk and all that stuff because it was flooding. I'm like, dang. I was like, did you go home? She was like, no, we were just sitting up here on the clock. And we had to put our own feet on the table and stuff like that. So I was like, I hope it don't happen, you know, that bad over here again. I'm like, true. Because I'm going home if that happened. Mind you, we already got a leak in the ceiling. So I went back there and I made signs to tell people don't sit in that specific spot because every time it rains, it leaks there. And then so many people sit there knowing that they see the water leaking from right there. They sit in that exact same spot and come to us and they complain. Be like, I sat right here and my food got totally wet. Your food got wet because it's leaking. You saw it. You see it. You see the bucket sitting right there and right here and right here, but you sit right there. How dumb can they get? I swear. Basically, it was already leaking. We always, you know, it always leaks. It leaks in the back and it leaks in the front where that table at. So we was like, oh well, it's gonna leak. So put some signs down, say don't sit here, you know, and stuff like that, so they won't sit there, and it'll be fine. It'll be okay. When I tell you all hell broke loose, all hell broke loose, bro. All hell broke loose. I went to the front. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I was placing the signs down. I typed up the signs. I printed about 4 out, and I was just placing. They won't sit there. When I tell you, I look down. I'm gonna show you that clip. Like I look down, water is rushing in. Shit. Yeah, your car's stuck. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, what just happened? It was just okay. It was just a little leak. Water started rushing in. So I went to the back because I told them, like, the water's rushing in. I don't know what's going on or nothing like that, but the water's rushing in. So I go to the back. Water's rushing in from the back so freaking hard. I'm like, I ain't never been through this, you know. So I called my GM and I was like, hey, yeah, I'm about to go home because it's leaking. It's like water rushing. It's like a flood. And she was like, cause she thought just like, you know, the regular, what we regularly get, the little drip drop. That's what she thought. So I was like, no, it is like flooding in here. And she was like, girl, stuff. She was like, stuff, steam, do what you gotta do. It's just a little water, like, you know, push the water down the drain. It's just a little water. I'm like, where you at? She told me I'm outside. She didn't even get to our store how bad it was flooding. Like, you can't even get to the store, but you telling us the stuff and steam and stuff. Come on now. Alright, my camera fell, but it started leaking. The water started pressing out. I called her up. I got my bus up like, excuse me, like it's leaking real bad. And she like, girl, just stock and steam and do your work, do your job, blah, blah. I'm like, no, it's flooding. Go home, period. She talking about, no, don't go home. It's just a little water. It's just a little water. What you need for to go home? I was like, this is not a little water. Like, she would not listen. Like, it would not comprehend. It would not go through her head. Like, sis, it's flooding. Sis, it's bad. But she kept saying, take pictures. See, when I tell you, everything went haywire. Like, everything. Like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. It was water here. My socks are wet. I'm sitting on top of the table. I'm like, I'm finna go home. My dumb son tried to call an Uber. My Uber got right there. They looked, and they turned their ass around, and they left. I wouldn't blame them, because when I tell you the streets were fucked up, well, messed up. The streets were messed up, everything was messed up. Flooding. We had a little waterfall come from. This is a store called Rodeo. Where there used to be City Cafe, but now it's Rodeo. It was a waterfall coming from their area because they already got flooded. They stuff was bad too when I went around the corner. They stuff was bad, but they had a little waterfall come down the thing, all the way down the thing, and it was pushing against our door. Like, one of my coworkers' cars filled with water because it was all so bad. Everything was like going. Look at my way. It was worse than that. Went to you, water everywhere, socks wet. Okay, then the fire department, they're supposed to go, you know, to the middle of the street and, you know, help direct and show people. But they stopped at our store because the water, here at the door, the water was right here. We could not push the thing, and they tried to like pull the door up, and we tried to push the door up at the same time just because the water was way too high. They stopped by our store. Then they looked, they was like, nah, we gotta evacuate y'all because stuff started sparking. Like, literally, like stuff started sparking. They told us to go back and turn all that stuff off, all the equipment off, and then I had to go make some clothes for the day signs or whatever like that because who's gonna come to Taco Bell and split it? Like, you gotta shut down. I'm gonna make these clothes real quick. Turn on this damn computer. Alright, y'all. Not me, not crew, not anybody, so you know. Signs. Let me break this down because I'm eating. That way. Alright, so I made the signs, and then that's when my boss finally came. She saw what's going on. She said, oh my God, I didn't know it was this bad. I didn't know it was this. Yes, sis, I was on the phone with you for what, 10 minutes telling you how bad it was? You told me, I didn't know it was this bad. She telling us get the food off the line and put it in the walk-in so the food won't go bad. Girl, sis, I don't care about your food. I don't care about none of this cold food, hot food. I don't care. I'm ready to go home. Sis, I'm like, I'm ready to go home. You talking about get all this stuff? No. My socks already wet. I'm irritated. Oh, clock me out. Clock me out. Why you worry about clock out? Just give me the money.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, I'm ready to go. So we started like evacuating because he was like, I'm not trying to be rude, but y'all gotta come on. She kept saying, clean this. Hey, sis, we ain't cleaning nothing. They told us to evacuate, so we finna to evacuate. I'm sorry, I keep going. I just feel like, whoa, 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 whoa. But yeah, so we evacuated. So we stood outside for a long time because the roads was already, you know, messed up and we couldn't really go nowhere. So we had to wait till the roads cleared and standing outside. Then a whole bunch of more people, you know, came to work. We was like, hold on, stop right there, pause. We're not working today because it's, you know, we're not working today because due to the flood, da 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 da. So we home because Uber wasn't messing with it, and I wouldn't mess with it either. Uber wasn't coming out. They ain't gonna help me. They wasn't here to help me. So, you know, she took me home. And that was just a little splash of my story time, y'all. So if you guys like the story time, comment, give it a big thumbs up, a big subscribe, and push the bell with the post notification, because every time I post, you see it, and every time you see it, I post. So y'all, thanks for watching this video, and come on, I'm at 182. Give me 200 Nova Gang. If you ain't from the Nova Gang, you ain't out of space. You tomorrow that way. That's what I'm gonna continue saying. I don't care if it's lame or corny. If you ain't part of the Nova Gang, then you ain't out of space. You ain't in this race. And you talking about all that way. So y'all, thank you, and see you in the next video. Comment, like, subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe. See you in the next video.
Maybe it's in the gutter, but I left my lover. What an expensive fate.